Do, 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 do. Hey guys, hello everyone. How's it going? Happy Saturday. Hope your weekend is off to a good start. Let me double check a couple things here before we get started. No frames are being dropped. Everything looks good. So yeah, anyway, so we're going to be continuing our Mass Effect series playthrough. We've gone through the original trilogy, the Legendary Edition. We finished that up last week. And Wednesday, this past week, we started Andromeda. Got the first part of that done. We are now on the Nexus. We've got some conversations that we've got to finish up. There's also a small side quest that we can do as well sometime today. We will get the Tempest and we will get to leave and go to Eos, because Eos is going to be the first planet that we're going to start working on. Yeah, we got to finish talking to Director Tann. Let's go ahead and, well, let's do this quick side mission first. There's these vents and shit. This guy. Raj Patil.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
Why?
What is there to be paranoid about?
We've had 3 malfunctions in the past week.
That's not good. Sorry, understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Did you talk to security about this?
How can I? For all I know, someone in security is the one doing this. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Oh yeah.
I guess. Wait. That's it. You can't possibly be involved in this.
Oh.
You weren't even here during the mutiny.
She said that.
Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that would really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done.
Okay, there will be one of them over here.
No, I'm fine. And I don't know.
Find out why. Be careful.
At least I thought there was one over here. Let's see. Journal. No, we don't need that one. Find missing science. Helios assignments. Nexus. There we go.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
Oh, it's downstairs. That's right.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the Saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel. Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
That one's just wide open,
Scan
man.
and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the Saboteur used.
Colonial affairs.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Sarah, remedial stairs training this morning.
All right, moving on. Docking clamps,
Scanning. This panel has been tampered with.
docking hatch integrity,
Send the data to Raj.
Yes, Pathfinder.
and we're done. Hyperion status all clear.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Tram technicians, please report to the
What's up, Cora?
Hey there.
You okay? Those guys really grilled you. And Addison. First Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence?
Which one was Addison? Nothing I couldn't handle.
Expected something like that. I can handle the pressure.
Good to hear. I worked out logistics with Director Tann. They're giving us a ship and crew. He said their best is taking care of it.
I
Nice.
still need to head back to the Ark and check in with Sam.
Sounds good. While you're there, maybe see how your brother's doing.
Take care of this first. Go talk to Scott, or at least try to.
What's the latest about waking people up? We're in a holding pattern. Word is the Nexus doesn't have
Zara Kellis,
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never... I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it. Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Kellis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patton's. A third party seems likely.
Looks like someone is using both you and Raj to cover their tracks.
They need pretty high-level access for that. Still, it's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams. Raj, you there?
Yes. How did it go? Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile and don't talk to anyone. I'm on it.
Pathfinder, it's good to see you.
Heyo.
Word is there's been trouble on the station.
We just got here. How did you know that already?
Word gets around.
Does it now?
People talk to me. Anyway, as soon as we establish outposts, everything will even out. I'm sure of it.
Lonnie.
How do you feel about all this now that we're here?
Hopeful. I know it's a rose-colored outlook, but someone's got to keep the positivity coming, right?
What about your family?
I'm an orphan. My parents died on the Mindoir colony when it was attacked years ago. No siblings. I left some friends and distant relatives behind, but I have friends here too. I love piloting, but I like the idea of going back to my roots and farming like my parents did. Someday.
Why did you join the initiative?
The most popular question on the station.
Yeah.
Honestly,
For good reason.
I wouldn't have known about this project if Nozomi hadn't reached out to me.
Nozomi?
Captain Dunn. Of all the captains I've piloted for, she's the best. I've always been a wanderer at heart. When she asked me to be her pilot, How could I say no to the adventure of a lifetime?
Have to go now. See you later.
Take care.
There's Captain Dunn right there. What up?
Ryder,
Yes.
You're not on the bridge, Captain?
we powered it down. Can't afford to waste energy. Though Cryo Bay and Sam Note are exempt. And I told them to keep their hands off Alec's quarters. You have access now.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
Hey, sorry about your father. He was really good at what he did. Just
No, he
not so
was
good at
not.
working with people. He was right about going planetside, though.
I wish he were still here. There's so much he could have taught me.
You'll do fine. You're off to a good start. If there's anything else I can help with, let me know.
Whether you're playing as Sarah or Scott, there's a line that they will say fairly early on, I guess. I love it.
Why did you join the initiative? We're a long way
Some
from
sass.
home.
How could I not? I love my job. Coming here, all this, it was just a logical extension of what I already do. Sailing through new stars, discovering new worlds. What self-respecting explorer could pass that up?
Now that the Hyperion is docked, what will you do?
Normally, I'd supervise thawing out the colonists, but that's been put on hold. I hear you're the one helping resolve the issue.
Yep.
Good luck with that.
If someone had told you that you'd be in the Andromeda cluster even 5 years ago...
Are you kidding me? I'd have laughed them out of the quadrant. Although the way things are now isn't exactly what I was hoping for either. We all knew there was a possibility on arrival of less than ideal circumstances. When you sign up, you hope for the best and plan for the worst.
That's like life in general, right?
Thanks for the talk.
All right.
Hope for the
I have
best and
requests to
plan for the
submit,
worst.
Administrators to harass and people to
Zarvax
wake
says,
up.
what up? Happy
Better get
Saturday.
to it. Good luck out there.
All right, let's go check out Dad's. Yeah, we still have to go back and do the rest of the sabotage stuff, but since we're already here. Morning, sir. Let's talk to Sam.
Hello, Sarah. Welcome
Hello.
back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential?
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
I don't understand the need for secrecy.
Your father felt it was for the best.
What was he trying to hide?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant's safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's... me, now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during
When you
combat.
heard him say profiles
Father preferred to
Wednesday,
keep
that's
his
what he
hand
was
to
talking
himself.
about. Yeah, secrecy breeds paranoia.
Keeping things like this secret just makes everyone suspicious, like you're up to something.
Alec didn't think others would understand. He viewed it as a symbiotic relationship, benefiting us both.
What do you get out of this?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI, so what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
That's pretty amazing.
But beyond what many people would accept, your father knew some would fear it.
Yeah, he's got a point. So what does this mean for the two of us?
Wait a
I
minute,
find
that
myself
shouldn't...
in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks.
Oh, I must have tried one
Perhaps you
earlier.
should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, you will
Or
need to
started
wait.
one earlier.
Thanks.
It should have been. It should have started from scratch. But yeah, just try another letter, that's all. Just somebody had already done the E. Okay, profiles. Profiles allow Sam to reconfigure writers implant for superior battlefield performance. Select a profile and press A to activate it. There you go. These are your basic profiles here. Go to Adept. Why did it not? Interesting. Profiles. A. Letter A is not in the word. The list of guest letters so far are ERA. Okay. There are 4 guesses remaining. I mean, I know what the word is because I can see it. Yeah, it's the standard hangman, right? Even though we're not drawing the hangman, you got to have some other way to... Some other way to do it, right? No, it's fine. Not a problem. Cora and Liam, we can get them upgraded. See, she's got 2. I should probably take the trombones off of the bad letter guesses because there's going to be a lot of those. Liam should already be done. Yeah. Okay. Skills. Me, biotics. I don't have any points. Two guesses left. What shall we pick? Standard letter. Let me... I do want to put in the option to guess the word at any point, but I don't have all of that in there yet. So for now, all you can do is guess letters.
Pathfinder, Captain Dunn said to seal your father's cabin from anyone but you. It's open now.
Thank you.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times.
Hey, there she is. Memory trigger. There will be several of these.
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you. Needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a being.
And now you know what humility feels like.
Let's do this first.
Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger, related to your father, and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location. Puzzling as it may be, my programming is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories. One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
These will be scattered throughout the game. Near the end of the game, you'll see where all of these memories are leading.
Ryder, the blocks your father placed on my array are opening. I can now recall specific memories, which Alec wanted you to see.
Wait, I can actually see his memories?
Yes, you will experience them via your implant.
Okay, something new every day.
Play it.
Let's see it.
This memory is from the time when your father was posted on the Citadel.
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
It's our best option.
If the Council gets wind of this, it'll set humanity standing back decades. You're overreaching.
Ambassador Goyle, I'm the military attaché on the Citadel. My mandate is clear. Find an edge for Earth.
And AI is your answer?
We need to catch up. The Asari, the Solarians, they're centuries ahead of us.
But it's illegal.
Their rules, not ours. Why deny Earth an advantage?
Define this advantage.
It will set us
All right,
free.
sounds good. Thanks for coming by,
We're
Zarvax. It's
prisoners
good to
of our
see
own
you.
five senses.
Enjoy your
There's
trip.
a reality greater than ours that we
I'll
can't
be
perceive,
back.
but an AI can.
How?
By augmenting our own abilities and adding a few new ones.
Well, none of that stopped those Geth from revolting.
Because they were separate from their creators. But AIs and humans interface directly, experiencing the world together, benefits both.
Synthesis.
There's no creator to revolt against.
I'm sorry, Alec. We can't take the risk. I appreciate your work, but your request will be denied.
Alec,
Mom.
What did the doctor say?
he told me to appreciate the time I have left. There's no cure, Alec. It's terminal.
Not on my watch.
Wow, hearing Mom again. I never knew that's how Dad found out.
Alec was a stubborn man.
I would hope so. Mom's life was worth fighting for.
It would seem his obstinance extended to me as well.
Nobody wanted to listen. The idea of you scared people too much. After this, Dad moved us back to Earth to care for Mom. Wonder why he wanted me to see this.
Perhaps it was the beginning.
Of what?
Unknown. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters. I detect additional memories, but they are currently locked. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. What are your capabilities?
Each arc houses a SAM, Simulated Adaptive Matrix. Each is an artificial intelligence designed by Alec Ryder to support Pathfinders and their teams.
But AI is illegal in the Milky Way. How did my dad get around that?
Exceptions were made. The initiative deemed his research vital to the mission. Our design was conducted in secret.
You broke the rules. Of course, we're not in the Milky Way anymore.
Other Sams out there?
Correct. However, your father continued to modify my own routines until the Hyperion's departure. I am the most advanced SAM in the initiative.
I take it you're based here in Sam Node?
Correct. This is where my core processing unit resides. However, using quantum entanglement communication, I remain in constant touch with you and the Pathfinder mission team, even over great distances.
What more can you tell me about my implant?
The implant itself provides me with direct access to your senses. I can see, hear, and experience the same stimuli you do while in the field. This raw data enables me to provide real-time feedback and analysis of the situation.
Then Dad added the secret sauce.
He removed the restrictions on my access to Pathfinder physiology.
Uh-huh. Just promise you won't fry my brain or anything?
Trust is an important concept in any relationship. Alec taught me that. I will not fry your brain. It would end badly for both of us.
True that.
Me more than you. Do you know anything more about Scott's condition?
I monitor Dr. Carlisle's reports. He is providing Scott with the very best care possible. I'm afraid there is nothing more to be done at this time.
What did he mean by a symbiotic relationship?
Symbiosis is a mutually beneficial relationship between two life forms. A flower provides nectar to a bee, who in turn provides pollen for the flower. The bee gains nourishment, and the flower can propagate. In similar fashion, my own evolution was shaped by your father's experiences, and will now expand with yours. In return, I provide you with capabilities and analysis beyond normal human faculties. We each benefit.
That's all for now.
Of course.
Okay. Now we can go get those messages. There will be messages in here from someone that you know from the original trilogy. No one in the original trilogy appears in here, but you do get some interaction through some of these messages.
What's on here, Sam?
Your father's personal logs. Several of them are encrypted.
Let's see. Let's go the general ones first, I guess. Milky Way departure.
It is finally here. We're pushing off from Earth. We'll jump through a few relays first, then we hunker down for the long trip across dark space. It's daunting thinking about all the hopes and dreams aboard the Hyperion. I certainly have my own. I wasn't the husband or father I should have been. Here's hoping 600 years can change a man.
Dr. Liara Tassoni.
Sam, this is a reminder about Dr. Liara Tassoni. She's an Asari archaeologist I corresponded with a few years back. She's got experience studying ancient cultures. Make sure the team gets her research. Could be useful in Andromeda.
Liara Tassoni, huh? She studied the Protheans. When my team used to dig up artifacts, we'd debate her work. She had some pretty controversial theories, as I recall. Never gained much traction.
I have loaded Dr. Tassoni's research onto datapads.
Hello, Alec. This is Dr. Tassoni. I'm flattered you contacted me. Most scientists dismiss my work, but I'm young and Asari, and they are getting older. So we will see who has the final word. In the meantime, I'm happy to pass along my research. I hope your team finds it useful.
All right, we'll wait for the rest. Be royalty 1,000 years ago or be an average person today? No royalty for me. No interest in any of that stuff. All right, yeah, it is over. Next message.
Hello, Alec. I received your message. I must say the thought of exploring another galaxy has my head spinning. I am honestly not sure how people could survive a trip like that. and anyway, I could not bear to leave the Milky Way behind. There is so much about the Protheans I still hope to learn here. So much potential wisdom to tap. I wish you much good luck and future success.
That's it for now. Final entry.
Dunn's agreed to a scouting mission on Habitat 7. I'm gearing up now. I'm worried about Scott. Dr. Tapero says he'll be fine, but he's my son. How can I not worry? I hate to leave him like this. It's these moments when you wish you told your children you love them more often. Or ever. Which brings me to the tough part. Kids, if anything happens to me, there are things you're gonna find out. I hope you'll understand.
Okay, let's see. Ellen's disease.
Amazing how life can change in an instant. Suddenly my career doesn't matter. This incredible woman I've been married to all these years. She's facing the end. All I think about are the times I wasn't there for her. Well, that's going to change. It occurs to me that Sam might be more than I ever imagined.
That log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my memory array may enable it.
Okay, same for the others as well. Audio excerpt. I think this is another one from Liara.
I am Dr. Liara Tassoni, and I've spent several decades researching ancient Protheans. It is common knowledge that the Protheans were an advanced race that flourished in the Milky Way about 50,000 years ago, then went extinct. Even at the time of this writing, the year 2182, their culture remains a mystery. During my studies, I have developed some practices that can be used when analyzing any ancient culture. I hope they may prove useful for the research community. I am Dr. Liara Tassoni, and I've spent several
here's another one.
ancient Protheans. It is common knowledge that the Protheans were an advanced race that flourished in the Milky Way about 50,000 years ago, then went extinct. Even at the time of this writing, the year 2182, their culture remains a mystery. During my studies, I have developed some practices that can be used when analyzing any ancient culture. I hope they may prove useful for the research community. When studying a dead race, the most obvious problem is the lack of an observable population. This raises the question, when is a species truly extinct? The Prothean civilization spanned the galaxy, and it took centuries to confirm that all members of the species really had died out. While it's possible that living Protheans may be found in a hidden pocket of the galaxy one day, the chances are statistically trivial. Once an extinction is confirmed, the study's nature moves from sociology to exoarchaeology.
Okay, coffee machine we did. Another one from her. Let's do the books comment first.
Printed books?
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Explains Dad's interest. They were Pathfinders too.
When studying an extinct race, it is important that our preconceptions and current knowledge not color the facts. We must look to the evidence itself. The Protheans constructed the Citadel and an incredible network of mass effect relays. This speaks to a culture of the highest order. Such a monumental achievement surely must come from an enlightened race that was in harmony with its people, free of conflict and strife. Without the ability to study a living example, however, this can never be determined with 100%
Exactly, and that's what happened when they found... That was all before they found Javik. Since this takes... When they left Andromeda, that took place between Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3, so... I don't know that there's anything in here left. For now...
Welcome back, Sarah.
Oh.
That's all for now.
Of course.
Of course. All right, now let's go do the rest of the sabotage. I guess this is back over by Kandros, if I remember correctly. We still need to go back and see Scott.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Okay, security footage. Day 522. Network access instability detected. Timestamp scrambled. Playback corrupted. Let's do it anyway.
This file is useless. Let's check another.
Security footage 2. 523. Failsafe disabled. System restore required.
And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another.
Security footage 3. 525. Network access instability regurgitated. Timestamp scrambled. Playback corrupted. Failsafe disabled. System restore failed. Administrator override required.
This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Somebody working for Kandros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
When you get with it, when you're playing with a controller, when you get close enough to something that you can scan, the controller will vibrate. I don't know what happens on keyboard and mouse.
Negative match.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area.
This person is not a match.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity.
Negative match. Scan results show a partial positive. Target is most likely suspect.
Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
We know what you've been up to. You're done here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just doing my job, that's all.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers.
If he's a maintenance guy, why is he
My
wearing
sister
a
is
combat
out there.
outfit?
I don't even know if she's alive or...
Whatever happened back then, hurting people now makes no sense.
What do you know? I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people. Killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
Not my call. The Nexus leaders will make that decision.
That lot make a decision? That'll be the day.
I mean, why would she let him walk away? You're under arrest, sir. Let's go talk to Kandros. Tann. All right. Yaps better beginning. Go to your ship. Not yet. Yep. Those are later. Helios, Nexus. Speak with Tann. We got to talk to Tann about that. Speak with Tann about all those things too. Missing scientists. That one's for later. It does tell you which ones you've completed. Let's do some skill points. Biotics, we get 3. Biotic power damage. Let's do 30% recharge. 25% oh, we gotta do, oh shit, that's 2 points in that note. Okay, fine. Fine. Which one do I want to do? More damage or duration? Okay. There we go. Adept is now unlocked. Cora. Okay, she can't do anything. She needs another point. Shit, did I? Damn it. Let's give her some health. Liam. All right, profiles. Adepts. Adepts are biotic specialists capable of disabling and killing enemies with powerful Mass Effect fields. This profile reconfigures Ryder's biotic implant, enabling her to defeat her opponents without firing a single shot. For Adept rank 2, we need 24 points invested in biotics. The rank 1 bonus that I have now, 15% to force, area of effect, radius 20% to duration, combo radius is 20%. Instead of biotic jump and evade, instead of a jump jet. Use biotics to jump and evade. Yeah, and it will show that little information bubble there. Even if you have 1 point left to spend on anybody. All right, let's go talk to Scott. Oh, that's not where Scott is. Oh, yeah, it is. Cryo Bay. Nigel
I'll
McCoy.
make it right, Dash. I promise. Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he
Little
died.
side quest. We're not gonna. I don't think we'll be able to complete it just yet.
That's awful. I'm sorry, Nigel.
It's on EOS.
Yeah. You were gonna start families out here together.
Blaze, what up?
I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you reunite them?
Of course.
Good morning to you as well.
Journal. He mentioned a spot on EOS where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
Yes.
Leg's feeling a little better.
Looks like the muscle's bruised. The good news is the bone.
Ryder, good to see you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
I'm sure you did everything you could.
Stream's going good.
Yeah.
Stream's going good.
Still, we lost a Pathfinder on
Are you working today?
Doesn't sit right.
My dad knew the danger. Part of the job.
Now I just need to make sure your brother here pulls through.
How's Scott doing?
His condition's stable. I see signs of REM activity in the brain, so he's dreaming. Means all the wiring still works.
How did this happen?
It was dumb luck, really. We hit the Scourge at the worst possible moment, just as the stasis revival was kicking in. It's a vulnerable moment coming out of a 600-year nap, then wham! The circuit's fried and overloaded the neural pathways. Don't worry, I'm on it. We're not losing another rider.
Are you staying here in the Hyperion?
You know that moment when you realize you're just getting too old?
Not really.
Who I'm talking to. Trust me, it happens. For me, it was Habitat 7.
Oh, nice. Off this
Watching you
weekend.
guys
Awesome.
running around, dodging lightning
That's
and
great.
it's a young man's game. Pains me to admit it, but it's passed me by.
We'll miss you, Harry.
Just make sure to raise some hell once in a while, will you? I'm living vicariously through you.
Deal. How did you end up with the initiative?
Well, you reach a point in life where you wonder, is that all there is? I'd accomplished everything in the Milky Way I could. I was locked into a future of diminishing returns. So coming here was the world's biggest midlife crisis. A chance to wake up in the morning and feel hope instead of arthritis.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
Don't be a stranger. If anything changes with Scott, I'll let you know.
Interesting that he's wearing gloves and stuff.
Ryder.
Hayes, how's the wound?
Doc says I'll live. So this goes from a life-threatening gunshot to a story I'll tell my grandkids someday.
With no need to exaggerate. That was a tough fight on Habitat 7.
Just glad to be on the other side of it.
Alright. It should be all for in here. Talk to Greer. The other guy over there as well.
Greer, how you feeling?
Grateful. If you and Liam hadn't found me in that cave, God knows what those aliens would have done.
We couldn't leave a man behind.
Yeah, your father.
Yeah, they don't do that anymore. I don't know why.
We'll never forget their sacrifice. It's a brave thing, risking your life for the greater good.
Yeah. Just seems unfair. We barely got here. I'm sorry I'm not out there with you, but Kirkland was a friend, and I'm not cut out for this anymore.
Understood.
Okay, thank you.
Habitat 7 was a nasty wake-up call.
Yes, it
Take care,
was.
Greer.
You too. Thanks again.
You get here and everything immediately goes to shit.
Fisher, glad to see you're doing better.
That was some expedition, hey? Captain said I'm going in the log as the first human to make contact with the kid. And Kirkland's the first casualty.
Wish it could have gone differently.
I'm sure there are decent aliens here in Andromeda too. We just have to find them.
Well, I heard you're Pathfinder now. The sooner you figure out where they're hiding, the better.
Will do. Chin up.
All this preliminary stuff. Take care of all of it now. So that way when we get the ship we can... Let's see, docking bay. I don't want to go there yet. Let's go talk to Tann to get this over with.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion Coupling Annex.
Eventually all these crates and stuff will be removed. There's another area up the stairs you can interact with and stuff up there.
Ryder, you have my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
They're as much a part of the initiative as the human arc. We'll find them.
We have to. Tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
I'm looking into the Nilk and Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to Eos and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence will only bolster the case.
The more certain we can be, the better.
All right, but let's keep it quiet. I don't want people thinking we're reopening the case. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
Okay, let's see. Finish all this up with him, and we should be able to leave after that. Get the ship.
No, and that is the distressing part. The Asari, Turian, and Solarian arcs are completely unaccounted for. If they had the same problems with the Scourge that we did, I fear the worst. Should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise of the initiative can never be fulfilled.
Are there any other arcs we should expect?
We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave, but before departure in 2185, we got word they had technical problems with their ship. It seems they're also bringing along Drell, Hanar, and other species as well. Managing all of their biological needs caused complications. We won't see them for some time to come.
Sounds like the Nexus has had a rough time of it.
Publicly, I would say we're more than up for the challenge. Privately, I can tell you, it's been a disaster. The Scourge killed hundreds, many of them our senior leadership. Even the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, is dead.
How did Jean Garson die?
With the rest of the leadership, when the Nexus hit the Scourge, a large wing of stasis pods was destroyed. They were killed instantly. These people traveled 600 years and died before they even woke up. Gian Garson never glimpsed Helios. She never saw her vision realized.
Kandros mentioned something about hitting the Scourge. How did it play out?
Criminal elements took advantage of the emergency and preyed on people's fears. An uprising followed. We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them. They crushed the mutiny and the criminals were banished. Exiles, we call them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an outlaw, Sloane Kelly. She used to be one of ours.
Security.
Who is this Sloane Kelly?
She was head of security on the Nexus. She opposed the uprising at first, but eventually turned traitor and joined them. Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen Nonsense. They posed a direct threat to our existence.
There don't seem to be many Krogan around.
Good riddance.
Hey.
The Krogan demanded a greater say in political matters. The last place you want them involved. They're muscle, nothing more. Good for fighting and lifting heavy objects. When they didn't get what they wanted, they left.
Why don't you like the Krogan?
It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant species. Long ago, they waged nuclear war on one another. Their planet was decimated. My people tried to uplift them, but the Krogan could never tame their worst instincts. What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
What more can you tell me about the initiative?
It represents the greatest migration ever attempted. No one had ventured beyond the Milky Way before. We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune, perhaps a new beginning. We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
What do you know about the early days of the initiative?
As most everyone knows, Gian Garson's vision made it happen. She was an entrepreneur on Earth. Wealthy. Young for a human. Garson had the idea for the initiative in the early 2170s, I believe. Many thought leaving the Milky Way was impossible. But she persevered. And as with most great ideas, the doubters were wrong.
Why do you think most people came?
There are thousands of reasons. One for every colonist here. What does any pilgrim seek? Usually, happiness. Finding the thing that eludes them. The thing to fulfill them. While we cannot promise they will find it, we can facilitate the search.
It looks like a melting pot around here.
The Nexus is home to
I'll say
several
that's the
initiative
idea.
species. Many came ahead of the
Bring
others.
everybody.
The hope is that this station will one day serve as the governing body in Andromeda. Though I'm not sure what they were thinking, lumping Krogan into the mix. As a Solarian, my kind tend to have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen here has changed that.
See the ad. The ad should be kicking in any second now. Don't want to start another comment from him until that happens, so it doesn't get stepped on. There it is. All right, what's our ad question this time? Grow your own vegetables or buy them at a grocery store? Check and see. Some of these just seem like they've still been in here more than once. Okay, maybe not. It's my imagination. You'd rather grow your own? There are pluses and minuses to both options. All right, Mr. Tann, what's your role, sir?
As director of the initiative, are you in charge around here, or what?
If the others would allow me, they don't see me as the rightful successor.
So how does anything get done?
In theory, Kesh handles the Nexus's physical operations, Kandros runs the militia, and Addison manages colonial affairs. I oversee all of it. In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made. If we're lucky. It is maddening.
What's their problem with you?
Number 8.
Not Gian Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger than life. Traits I cannot hope to mimic. She and her inner circle perished in the Scourge, some at the hands of the Exiles, some never made it out of stasis. I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died. I was next in line for them.
Yeah, revenue management.
So, you're an accountant?
Don't let that fool you. We are all capable of more than we know. When I was young, I was fascinated by the idea of exploring space. Life had its detours, and I went a different direction. Then I heard about the initiative, and saw my chance to try the path not taken. While I may not be setting foot on new worlds, my authority can ensure that you do.
By giving me a ship.
What do I need to consider in making a planet viable?
Assuming the planet supports life, an outpost is critical.
Yes.
People like a roof over their heads, and you'll want to eliminate any hostile threats. Whether that's the cat or other terrors lurking in Helios, colonists being murdered on sight can be discouraging. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any Pathfinder. And don't forget forward stations. You'll want those.
What can you tell me about forward stations?
I was afraid you'd ask. It's mostly what the engineers tell me. A forward station allows mining, equipment repairs, and resupply for field teams. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But seeing as how every colonization effort has failed, it's just theory at the moment. You get to test it out, Ryder.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
I'm happy to help. You will find our futures depend on each other's success. Good luck.
Good luck. All right.
Engineering report. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Investigate murder evidence. We can't do that until we get to EOS. All right. Let's see. Priority ops. Go to your ship.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Nothing more from Cora.
Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
Vetra!
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style. They call her the Tempest.
Wow!
Let's go take a closer look.
Absolutely. Let's go.
Let's pick it up a bit, people.
And there's
We're 14
Vetra.
months late. So you're the one who's making everything happen. Vetra. Vetra Nix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
What's the rush?
Just don't want to waste any more time.
Hold it, hold it.
She's one of my favorites.
Damn it.
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tann overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Smooth.
Nicely done.
Part of the job, Pathfinder. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
Everything's state-of-the-art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Good to see you're looking so well, Sarah.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
It's really going to be something, isn't it?
I haven't even shown you the best part. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Okay.
Head to the bridge when we're ready to go.
The meeting room. You can make vid calls from the central table, or just get the crew together.
Almost looked like a bar.
We call this the research room. You can run research projects and coordinate with the Nexus from here.
Pathfinder, check this toy.
The strike missions that we talked about on Wednesday. We were over there by
Our tech lab is an engineer's dream. It's perfect
Candros.
for any delicate technical work.
You do the same thing on the Nexus as well, so you don't have to come all the way back to the Nexus to do it.
Pathfinder, check this toy.
Yes, sir. Just a minute, please. Awaiting debrief. All right, so we got a handful of them we can complete. We don't need the XP because they're all already at level 20. But we do want the rewards. Money. Quote-unquote loot boxes. Not microtransaction loot boxes. It's just random rewards and stuff that are in those. Let's see. We can kick off some more. That one is still running. It has an hour and 8 minutes left. Destroy enemy warships. 94% chance of success by pretty much everybody. An Apex mission. Select to complete in multiplayer or to assign a strike team. 68%. 5.8 hours. We'll send those guys out. 6872. Okay. All right, let's see. We got loot boxes. Look at all of them. Let's see. Golds. A collection of materials discovered during a gold difficulty mission. Once claimed, exit the strike team console to save your progress and newly acquired items. Claim all rewards. Pathfinder rewards. Multiple rewards have been claimed and added to your inventory. Please check your inventory screen for details. As soon as we exit, you'll see them all listed on the left. Crafting upgrades, cash, weapons, gear, whole bunch of stuff. And as I mentioned the other day, they have a mobile app called Apex HQ, which is where you could run those operations using your phone. So that way you didn't have to, you could do them at work or whatever. You didn't have to actually be in the game to do it.
Some serious kit over here.
But unfortunately, it doesn't work on newer devices. I tried to use it on my tablet this morning, which can still technically run it, but it won't let me log in. So maybe the server side of it is shut down for mobile.
Seems like we're forever racing, but there's always time to check out new toys. Useful ones.
I'm all about what's useful.
Oh, this is. Especially if you grabbed anything from Habitat 7. Raw minerals, tech, doesn't matter. The research station will strip that stuff down, give you options.
Options are good. We need more of those. For everybody.
Yeah, well, everybody should be so lucky. This tech is aces. If the best we get is what we make, still the best. Check it out.
Okay, R&D terminal. Let's see, research. Select research to unlock new blueprints and augments by spending research data. R&D terminal. Oops, development. Select development to craft equipment and Nomad upgrades. Nomad is your ground vehicle, like the Mako. Using blueprints you've researched and materials you've gathered. All right, let's see. Select research to unlock new blueprints and augmentations using the research data you've acquired. Select development to craft new items and upgrades. Okay, research. Spend research data earned from scanning to unlock new weapon and armor blueprints or to gain access to powerful augmentations. Research. Earn a research category. Each research category has different research data. Milky Way, Helios, and Remnant. Switch categories with the bumpers. Research to select a blueprint or augmentation and hit A to research it. So yeah, as you find, let's see, ricochet system, seeking plasma. Augmentations are rare materials that can be added to some blueprints. Items incorporating augments can be more powerful or behave differently. Seeking plasma is definitely a good one. Ultra rare. Battlefield assist. Armor. Get some kit stuff. Oh wow, I like the purple. These are kit weapons. Remnant stuff, nothing there. We haven't run into any remnant yet, but we will. Sticky grenade. Burial lubricants. Armor. Hyper Guardian N7. You can see you are gated by your level. Hyper Guardian hard suits. 5% health, 1% shields. Only have 20 though. It needs 50. So we got to scan. Weapons. Where is the Piranha shotgun, baby? That's the one. You get that thing kitted out with the seeking plasma stuff. Ooh, boy, that's a nice weapon when you do that. Get that thing fully leveled up to 10. Man, oh man. Development. Press X to learn more about the materials required to craft each blueprint. Visit the research center to unlock new blueprints. Pathfinder Deep Impact. Weapons. Armor. Yeah, we don't. I mean, you're not going to be able to get that much this early anyway, so.
That's the biolab. We can grow plants for food and oxygen, keep any specimen safe.
Wonder how fast that engine core closes.
Why is there a gun in the kitchen?
Most of the crew bunks in here. Cozy, huh? But your room's got more of a view.
Yes, it does. You've got some EA critters in here. You see the pea shooter from Plants vs. Zombies. Crew info board. That's like a bulletin board for the ship. Anybody want to help me move a couch? Not right now, but I'll keep you on my list, especially if you're biotic and can drop the weight. Pay you back in beer or whatever else you find. We find. Liam comments. Are you serious? Says Suvi. Liam says, I never joke about comfortable seating. Liam, his quarters are in the back. Welcome to your new info board. Congratulations, Pathfinder Writer, on successful installation of your info board version 3.4. You are now ready to keep yourself and your staff informed on the latest developments aboard the Tempest. Comments. Cora says, okay, I've set up everyone's user accounts. Have at it. That will get updated as we go. Doctor's in here. You can respec. Not available. Oh, it is available now. Yeah, so you can choose to spend credits will refund her skills. Each successive use of the respec station will increase the cost. I think the first one is free, if I remember right. After that, you got to start paying. Datapad, you've got this from Harry. You don't need an old man a few hundred years your junior to tell you you're ready for this. I'll do it anyway because I know it's true. You keep your writers safe and I'll do the same with mine. Lexi?
Excuse me. I need to make sure we have everyone's medical files from the Nexus. Come by after launch and we can catch up properly.
All right, let's go to her room.
These are the Pathfinder's quarters. Your quarters. Sam's router is down there too.
Wasn't kidding about having a nice view. Special delivery cache. There you go. I think that's like some. I think any pre-order stuff that you have will show up there. Okay. Get another model. We got another model rack in here right there. Both walls. We've got the Normandy. We found that earlier. Email. Pyjack, to writer from Herrick. Pathfinder, it was marvelous to meet you as a fellow adventurer in the sciences. Could you help us with an experiment? We have an interesting chap here on the Nexus, a young Pyjack, what humans sometimes call a space monkey. He's part of a study on how various species adapt to shipboard life, and we're hoping you might take him aboard the Tempest. You can pick him up from the Nexus Commons whenever you like. Don't worry, he's quite friendly, and his routine is very simple. No food after 11:59, no baths or showers, and please limit his exposure to solar radiation. Professor Herrick. Okay, acknowledge that one. Interviews. To writer from Carrie Tavessa, a recurring character on the Nexus. Hello, Pathfinder. I'm a freelance vid maker, and I could really use your help with my latest project. It's going to be historic, I hope, just like your mission. Can we meet on the Nexus for a chat? I can explain better in person. Carrie. Monkeys in space. Let's talk to Sam.
Verifying my connection from Hyperion to the Tempest. The Nexus confirms we're free to depart.
Nice. Over here is where you can change your wardrobe, change your colors. Do short sleeves. Let's do a jacket. Athletic. Yeah. Never really liked that. I prefer the jacket. And customized colors. It always seemed to be a little bit wonky to there we go. To pick the colors that you're looking for, you want it at the top. Oh my God, that is some serious pink, man. Armor color, auto tint, based on your chest piece. Oh, let's see, pattern select. Not that many. Outfit color. Maybe we won't make it quite so garish. You certainly have lot more freedom. For your colors. But there's no way to, it would be nice. There may be a mod to do it, as far as I know, to where you could actually just type in the numbers. If you wanted to do it that way. Talk to Liam, talk to Gil, talk to Cora. She's usually hanging out down here when she's not upstairs.
Finalizing orders, flight plan, command access. Ready when you are.
Securing cargo and checking everything made it on board. The bridge report's ready.
Okay, Liam is going to be over on this side. Gil will be above. All right, he's not in here right now. Suvi.
We're almost out there. Finally.
Most.
Ryder.
Ryder.
Hi there. Can we talk and stuff later? I've got some last minute adjustments.
Sure.
She'll be ready to go when you are.
Hi, Ryder.
Hello. I've just got to finish this download from the Nexus. We'll be ready for launch.
Hey.
Hey. I think we'll have to leave and then come back to pick up the monkey. So we'll wait for the ad. Then we'll head out. And then we'll pop right back in to get the monkey, and then we'll leave.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Photographic memory or an IQ of 200? If you have a photographic memory, your IQ doesn't matter, right? You see something, you remember it forever. All right, let's see. How is everything looking? Still looks good. No drop frames. Bitrate looks good. Did I save? There you go. Okay, let's go to the bridge.
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Ah, time for introductions. You must be Ryder, Kalojath. A pleasure to be here, and to meet you, of course. I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
I'm new to this. Being a Pathfinder, running a ship.
You'll be fine. As for the ship, I can help. I knew the Tempest when she was a blueprint. I was test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she performs out here.
So, how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here, and the nav system calculates everything. Very efficient.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
We signed on for the big stuff when we came to Andromeda.
All right. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Command access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours, unless you've got something to say for the log.
No, let's go. Get the hell out of here. We got a ship. Let's go now.
We were all expecting a golden world. Now there's just a long road ahead. But hold on to that dream. It might see us through.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest, ident 2527, prepping to depart.
All right, boy, let's do this!
Departure vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.
There we go.
To Eos then. What would have been our Habitat 1.
2 failed outposts put an end to that idea.
Maybe we can turn things around. Calo, take us in.
No, we got to go back and get the monkey first.
Anomaly detected.
Galaxy map. An anomaly has been detected. Use the left stick while holding left trigger to scan for the anomaly's location, then press RT. To send a probe.
Probe away. Getting a scan.
The game initially didn't have this skip option. Not that the flybys are boring or anything, it just takes a while to do them all every single time. So they put that in there to allow you to skip. It goes in and it'll back out every time, so that does take some time, especially with all the systems and planets and stuff that are in here.
I'm picking up something.
Something in orbit. Satellite.
Probes launched. Detecting what's left of a ship.
There you go. Portable rebreather. Nice lightning storms.
Anomaly detected.
We find a volcano.
Probes launched. I found something.
Active volcano. XP 270. It all adds up. As you notice the ship dock there, that's obviously the Hyperion, but as you find the other ones, they will show up as docked as well. There are mods also to cut these landing sequences, cut the time on those down quite a bit, because you will do that every single time. But the game has been updated to a version that the mods no longer work with, so don't get those, at least for now. There's Miss Curie.
Pathfinder, do you have...
Sure.
Ryder, isn't it? Kerry Tavessa, freelance vidmaker. This is Hakim, my producer. I could use your help.
What are you looking for?
Director Tann's asked for an uplifting documentary on the initiative. Translation, paint rainbows over our problems. But our problems are history. People deserve the truth, not propaganda.
Nice to see someone so devoted to her work.
That's kind. Sometimes the camera makes people shy away from me.
That's a shame.
So that's what I need. The truth, I mean. Someone needs to record the history we're making.
Maybe a crisis is the time for hope, rather than hard truths.
That was Tann's angle. But if we pretend everything's fine, who does that truly serve? The heart of my documentary will be an interview series. I was hoping you'd take part. I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenient fairy tale Tann's looking for. Interested?
You don't mind treading on the initiative director's toes?
What would he do? Pull funding we don't have? I'm game if you are.
Yes.
Okay, interview away.
Let's start at home. 14 months and the Nexus still isn't finished. Arcs are missing, we have people in exile. By any standard, this wasn't the plan. Our leadership describes these as anticipated issues. Would you agree?
Yeah.
All expeditions have to deal with supplies, enemies, or, hell, just getting lost. We'll deal with all of them. We just need time.
Tann will love that. But if that's your take, that's what goes in. Bandwidth means I'm transmitting in short bursts, so that's all for now. But you can bet I'll have more questions
Yeah, there will be
later.
many
This was more fun than I expected.
opportunities
You were great. I'll get to work editing.
to talk to her some more.
Don't.
Keeping tabs on things back here?
Yeah, I try to watch what's going on while we're away, but it's nice to check in person.
Going well, I hope?
As well as it can go with limited resources, yeah. Tiny steps. Damn, Ryder, you just missed a good show. One of the alarms malfunctioned, and we thought it was an attack. It didn't take long to figure it out, but in that time, they managed to scramble at least half the station's defenses.
Why are the alarms still malfunctioning?
Probably a leftover issue from when the Scourge fried systems. It's not that bad. I once worked in a building with a fire alarm that would glitch every other week. We headed out soon?
Yeah, all these crates and stuff. These will be gone later. So are a lot of the merchants and stuff. Or there's a bar in here. Some apartments and stuff upstairs. Hey up.
Here we are, one young Pyjack. Ready to see Andromeda, huh? Sam, can you send a note to Kesh? Make sure our new friend gets delivered to the Tempest?
Acknowledged.
Hey there. Just use the console to have a look-see at what I've got on hand. Hope you find something you like.
You got it. Shop till you drop. Here I come.
Oh, I like you.
Double mod extension. Those are really nice. Allows you to put an extra mod on your gear. There's also another one in here. It's really nice as well. It's ammo though. I don't think they're going to be. Well, maybe they will be. AR scope, overdrive pack, shield capacitor. I don't remember the name of it. It's like a hand-mounted rocket. Launcher. Very powerful. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. Sell all salvage. How much do I have? There's almost all of my money. Already. Let's see. Our item limit is 100. We've got 29. You don't worry about that stuff later. You can get skins and paint jobs for the Nomad. Some of them are really, really nice. Really cool.
Sure. Let me know what materials you need and I'll find you something.
That's a relief. Thanks for helping out. I owe you one.
Hey.
All right. Won't be buying anything just yet. Pathfinder
Cool,
armor.
everybody. I'm here.
C-Star! Hello, hello, hello. Happy Saturday. How are things with you? How is the Diablos going? I noticed you were playing that earlier.
I don't have much new stock. Sorry.
That's okay. Don't need much. Crusader. Get the same thing here. Their stock rotates periodically. But you can I think if you check the stock, quit the game out, come back in and recheck the stock, it will have updated. Oh, one more week in the vacation. You going on any trip or anything? Or are you gonna be staying home? You'll be able to go up there eventually. There's like some scientists up there. Like I said earlier, there's a bar.
So how'd things go?
The materials you found were perfect. If you got more, we'll take
Bar
more.
down there. There's some apartments and stuff up that way.
I can have another badge sent your way for sure.
Let's talk to Avina.
Welcome, traveler. How may I assist?
Hydroponics.
What goes on in hydroponics?
Hydroponics is an essential element of the Nexus's life support system. It provides the station with vital oxygen and food supplies. Feel free to stop by and see our botanist, Dr. Camden. He always enjoys speaking with visitors.
Not quite yet.
Tell me about the tech labs.
Can't get up there.
Initiative scientists are hard at work in the tech labs, analyzing data and samples acquired within Andromeda. The resulting information is then used to further.
I have not heard of Turku. Is that a city in Finland, I assume?
Access to the tech labs is restricted to essential personnel only.
Pathfinder headquarters.
Tell me about the Pathfinder headquarters.
The The Pathfinder headquarters is located within the Operations Center. It will proudly collect the work of our daring explorers for years to come. It is also where Director Jaron Tann oversees the initiative.
Yeah, that's the area that I was talking about before. We were over talking to Tann. All the crates and stuff were. Once those get cleared out, all of that stuff is up there.
What do people around here do for fun?
Due to resource constraints, the Nexus's recreational venues are limited to the Vortex.
Vortex is the bar.
The Vortex is a social
establishment.
Where colonists can gather to relax or enjoy a drink. Please remember, consumption of alcohol while operating machinery or piloting spacecraft is strictly prohibited.
Cultural exchange.
What's the Cultural Exchange Center?
The Cultural Center is intended as an educational venue for any new alien species we meet. By teaching them about the initiative, we hope to foster an air of cooperation and understanding.
That's all.
It has been my pleasure.
I think that's pretty much all we can do in here for now.
Oh, hello, Pathfinder.
Oh, hello. I think before we head out officially, probably go ahead and take our break now. A few minutes before noon, but one good thing about that is when the ad for noon kicks in, the break will be running, so you guys won't lose anything. All right, let's see. Skills. Need to give Vetra hers. All right, let's see. 4. She's already got power armor. 1 point there. 1 point there. Concussive shot. Okay. We probably won't be putting anything in tech and probably very little in combat. Depending on what kind of gun we decide to go with. We may go with the Piranha again. You got concussive shot right off the bat. I think everybody pretty much gets that one. So biotics. Probably pull and throw and charge. Maybe charge, I don't know. And we'll be putting a lot of points in there too, obviously. Yeah, same. I haven't played this one in a while myself. But since we're doing the whole series, so we'll do all of it. The next game after this is going to be Fort Solis. So, all right, save. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and take lunch. For those of you that are new to the channel, anytime we stream at least 4 hours, we try to take a break every 2. Normally those breaks are 10 minutes, but because it's lunchtime here, it's noon. As you can see in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, we take an extra 5 minutes to get some food. So get up, stretch my legs, go to the bathroom, that kind of thing. Get some lunch. Yeah, the gameplay is great. Yep, it is. The story's okay. Characters, some of the characters are good. Some of them are eh. But it's not, you know, my position on this game has not changed. It's a perfectly fine game. It is very enjoyable. It's not as good as the original trilogy, but that does not mean you cannot. It does not mean you can't enjoy it. And I do. Otherwise, I wouldn't be playing it again. So anyway, it's lunchtime. Let me pick a break. And let's see. Let's go. I'll see you in 15. Thank you for coming today. I really appreciate it. It's good to see everybody. We'll be back in 15. All right, break time is over. Let's go. Let's finally go somewhere, shall we? Yes. Yeah, see, here's the animation again. You gotta go through the whole thing. Not that it doesn't look nice or anything, it's just long. Here we go.
Pathfinder, got a minute?
Everybody wants to talk to the Pathfinder. Yes.
Ah, Pathfinder. It's so wonderful to meet you. I'm Dr. Suvi Anwar, assigned to act as liaison between your crew and the Nexus science team.
Welcome to my team. I look forward to working with you.
Likewise. I can't wait to get to work. There hasn't been much to do so far, unfortunately.
I've studied all the planetary scans. I've even had some hands-on experience with Helios soil samples. If you want, I'll send you my analysis on the native bacteria and microfauna. 60 pages.
60.
That's a lot of pages. About dirt.
Oh, you don't have to be kind. I know it's barely more than a summary. Anyway, I've waited months to get out there to see Helios. It's why I joined the initiative. The Milky Way was just a corner of a vast universe, a corner of a tiny corner. We're the ones who got to step out of that corner. It's incredible.
The first time I handled a Prothean artifact, I was hooked. It was so alien. I just knew there's more out there, and I want to see all of it.
I totally know what you mean.
So will you be joining us on missions?
Oh, that's funny. Me, out there, with the guns and the danger and everything.
I'm good with guns and danger. I could teach you, and make sure you're okay out there.
Really? Maybe one day, when things are more settled. I couldn't imagine a better teacher. Anyway, I've just received some instructions from the science team, and I really should go over them. Later, then.
All right, Callow, you got anything?
Glad you stopped by. You'll pardon me if I keep an eye on our vector?
That's probably smart.
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
You mentioned something about helping
Hey,
design
Jill.
the Tempest.
Happy Saturday. How are you doing?
Plunging through the Nemean abyss was almost a preparation for the Scourge. Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to Helios, though.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that didn't realize her potential until
I'm
Andromeda.
good. I'm good. Just had lunch.
Stood
Just
on the
got back
shore
from
and
lunch
waved
break.
goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
Stood on shore. Took one.
I get it. Like leaving a good story half finished.
The team liked that one of us was going. It felt right after all we went through. I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over, chewing that green pencil. Tion and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the console, 3 drips of coffee on the corner.
You remember all that?
Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memories, and apparently mine's unusually sharp. Like my past is still happening. Though I suppose with the Solarian arc missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
Hold on a minute. Let me get you a shout out here. Oh.
Shout out!
One of the frequent visitors of the channel. If you like Fortnite, if you like Resident Evil, Jill is the channel to go to for all of that. Looks like she's been playing some Bayonetta recently. I have that on... I just got a damn hangnail. Hold on a second while I take care of that. Got it on 360. It never got around to playing it. Maybe one of these days. Thank you. Oh, damn it, I hate fingernails. Trimming these damn things, and I should probably file them a little bit better. Or at all when I trim them. Smooth out the edges. I had chicken soup. Chicken soup and some saltines. Crackers. I don't really have time for anything, you know, substantial. It has to be something that's either already made and can be eaten at room temperature, or something that can be thrown in a microwave for a couple of minutes. I just don't have time for much else, you know.
Did you hear anything about the Ark back on the Nexus?
Not a peep. Isn't that strange? You'd think there'd be something. Not that I dislike your company, but it's lonely without other Solarians.
There's Tann, oh boy.
Cheer up, Callow. We'll always have Director Tann.
That snide little bureaucrat? All the more reason to find the others. I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid the Tempest would be mothballed after we lost your father. We built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands. Please, come by any time.
All right, let's go somewhere finally, damn it. Let's go. Oh crap. Well, let's let's do some scanning. We got to do all that for our resources and things as well. Get started on it.
This is about as far as the Nexus surveyors could get before, well...
Let's see what's waiting here.
All right, what do we got?
Anomaly detected.
Let's go get a up close and personal with a black hole. Yeah. Even at this distance, the black hole presents a risk to onboard ship systems. The accretion disk around it is composed of the remains of at least one solar system destroyed by the black hole's formation and gravitational pull. Caution is advised.
Anomaly detected. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
$74. We'll find more in crates. Let's see. Keep the traveling to a minimum. At least the distances. Okay, Korvath. Next. H480. Love the lightning storms. Love it when they look like they're active and not just static. Rare. Highly toxic.
Shake it, baby.
Shake it, baby. Baldahar, what up? H461. Oh no! It's a space quake. We go to Erickson too. Okay, so I'm guessing I'm on a phone or a tablet then.
Is this show for my benefit?
Yes, please get your
I'm
caffeine.
benefiting.
Would that count as kidnapping?
This is where the human ark first entered Helios?
I don't know.
A wake-up call.
The Scourge.
Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Getting a scan. Shuttle spotted. Drifting. It sustained catastrophic electrical damage.
That's the research vessel Dr. Aridana informed us of. There are no life readings within.
She'll want to know.
50 remnant research data. The Eudoxus, I guess, crew complement 7 sustained pervasive damage due to Scourge flares that wiped out all internal systems. Dr. Aridana's crew was killed instantly. Vessel adrift unsalvageable due to radiation. Yeah, they got messed up. All right, start over here. Habitat 7. There we go. Yes, please try out the Hangman if you are interested in helping me test it. Zarvaxis was here earlier before he had to leave. He did a little bit with me. Yeah, unfortunately, you're coming in at a bad time. This one is not going to be solvable, right? I don't have...
Satellite detected.
As I was mentioning to him, I don't have the options in there yet to make a guess at the word. You can only do a letter at a time for now. Did I get that? Yeah, there you go. Guess O. Yep, the word was visitor. Ah, damn it, it didn't reset again. Okay, hold on a second. It was supposed to reset. Was working earlier. Hold on a minute. Don't do anything yet. Don't do anything yet. Early access. Why wouldn't that? Letter guesses. Late. Stage playing. Word guesses. I'm just gonna type in a word. I have to manually clear it essentially. Just a second. All right, hold on a second. Okay. All right, now you can play. It's probably going to break every time somebody, every time it doesn't get solved. So I'll have to look at that. I thought I had all that stuff done, but maybe not. I need to remove the sad trombone. Hold on a minute. Let me do that. Would you rather hear the sad trombone every time somebody gets the wrong guess on the letter or not? Or would you just rather it be quiet? Okay, I turned it off for now. So if you incorrectly guess, it will give you the sad trombones. Yeah, and that's what I was thinking earlier, C-Star, is like his Hangman, right? So there's probably going to be a lot of wrong guesses, especially now since you can't guess the word. You have to guess letters. But I also have a ding if you get it right. Let me just say the word that I manually made this one. It's very pertinent to what we're doing right now. So it might be okay to leave. Might be okay to leave the ding in there for correct guesses. But I can disable that one too. All right, come on. It's a crater.
Probe away. We've got a crater.
We got a crater. All right, hold on a minute. Let me see if it botched it again. No, it should be. Okay, it did pick a new word, so you've got a new word to try. I know. I know it claimed to reset. Try it again. I don't know why it didn't work last time, but hopefully. All right, so we got that.
I'm picking up something.
X. You must.
Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Huge. Hugeness. One letter left. I think the next thing I need to do is put the options in there to... I'd started on it to allow you to guess the word. Okay. Okay, nothing to do out here. That's all done. That's all done. That's all done. Let's go. There you go. There's a 4.
System Pythias. Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1. Designated EOS.
Habitat 1.
It was supposed to be an easy first step. Until no one else showed and we got clobbered. Twice.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of EOS.
Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Haha. Try putting in a number. You will get the buzzer if you do something wrong, like you just did. Right? So that's gonna stay.
Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Yeah, see, there were 2 things wrong with that. A, somebody else needs to take a turn. And you put a word in. Yeah, see, it's not supposed to, it's only lowercase letters and that's it. If and when you guess the word, I should probably make the words all, like, for now, like 4 letters. Stuff pretty short. I will tell you this. I know what the word is because I can see it on my side. There is a letter that is in there twice. Nanook of the North. Let me see. Let me check something real quick. One moment, please. No, I had started to do stuff to do a word, to guess the word.
Anomaly on sensors.
But I don't think it's fleshed out yet. Yeah, see, the solve option is what I was talking about. Earlier, use at your own risk. How many guesses we have left? 2?
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Okay. Somebody other than Baldahar, because Baldahar just took the last turn. Somebody do Hangman solve pump. Pump is the word. I don't think I finished all of that. I'd started on it. Okay, yeah, so maybe not. Solve. Let me see what the log says there. I know. That's because for some reason, oh, I wonder if No, okay. Remember when I said I wasn't sure I finished all that part of it yet? That part's not done yet. It has detected that you guessed the correct word, but there are some additional steps that I need to do. Sorry. Hold on a second. Let me do something else first. Okay, somebody. Okay, C-Star, do a guess P. There you go. So that's what happens when you finish it, complete it, guess it, all that stuff. So, like I said, early access, yay me! Early access, still lots of stuff to do yet, but you can see what I'm working towards. Let's see, remote and cold H276 is nevertheless of interest. is nevertheless of interest due to its phosgene gas and its thick chlorine atmosphere. This could indicate a primitive chlorine-based life. However, no detailed study has ever been completed. So, yeah, and I'll have to... I still need to work on what I want to do with the dictionary.
A mirror of the signal on Habitat 7. Possible atmospheric manipulation.
Is that possible? We'll find out. If it is like Habitat 7, no doubt we'll run into the Ked.
A desert world with significant resources, Eos is often racked by deadly radiation-contaminated storms, cataloged as non-viable after numerous attempts to settle. Alert! Signal detected similar to the devices on Habitat 7. Okay, so it should be reset. It looks like it worked correctly that time. I don't know why it didn't work right that first time. So, you may continue to play at your leisure. Now, notice that unless you're really, really good, you probably won't solve too many of them today. But that really wasn't the point. I mean, I could probably put shorter words in it for now. Maybe no more than, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 letters. Let's land. All right. Loadouts. The loadout screen allows you to choose your equipment and squad mates before embarking on a mission. Use the bumpers to cycle through your loadout and press B when you are ready. So let's see, charger, pistol, wait, predator, excuse me. What? No. Predator. Yes. Mods. Pistol barrel. Avenger. Ah, shit, I was gonna do armor.
Suiting up. Ready, Freddy?
Hope we're all that ready. Callow? All right.
Integrating search area from Sam. How he pulled that mystery signal through the storms, I have no idea.
Multi-sensory neural collation. Amazing.
Factory fresh across the board. Spinning up the compensators.
You're already tuning the displays.
We'll get a better read on this pass than the Nexus has had in months.
Handman. Mr. Handman. Bring me your dream. Boom, boom, boom,
I
boom.
said a lot of people have their hopes pinned on us. They gave up on Eos. Can't blame them. Expected a golden world, instead they saw their friends die. Never know how that'll affect. Sorry. You okay?
I've got the training, people, the tools. We can do this.
Pathfinder, the Tempest checks out. We're good.
We're good. Let's go. Oh, we're gonna do the armor color stuff too.
Take us down.
You have no idea how long I've wanted a Pathfinder to say that.
So when we come back up to the ship, if anybody wants to pick armor color, we can do that. You've also can also color the casual outfits too.
Shields holding, adjusting entry.
You can choose which one you want.
Got this, right?
Hell.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know, Jill. I don't have hair. I don't have long fingernails.
There. Set us down at this nav point.
How to even start?
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the Scourge. EO's deployment was incomplete due to environmental hazards and ultimately hostile encounters.
Plus, no Pathfinder. If EOS is like Habitat 7, that signal we scan must be connected with the atmosphere. We could use the outpost antenna to track it down. Let's get the power back on.
We can utilize it to develop new technologies and upgrades for equipment, such as your weapons and armor.
They must have known these wouldn't last in these conditions.
They didn't have a Pathfinder.
They do now.
Me personally, Jill, or are you talking about anybody? I have it on everything. I played it on Xbox. I played it on PlayStation.
Protecting against the radiation, but they're wearing out fast.
Played it on PC.
Look at the batch numbers. The outpost burned through a bunch of them.
A lot of scanning.
Got a code lock key.
That should help get us in.
Lithium. Yeah. I think there's at least one of those dead bodies that the one woman was looking for out behind one of these shacks. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I remember. I mean, I'm playing on PC right now.
Not the important part, Sam.
We knew some were lost, Ryder. We weren't told they were left.
Wonder how many are out there.
Too many. Lexi, update Nexus records on Harwell, Theo J, and get a recovery shuttle out here.
Good idea. If he's got family, they deserve closure.
We'll give them more than closure. We'll finish what he started.
There you go. Naming the dead. But yes, I got bit by the Xbox login issues the other day too. I had hopped on
I think this is for purifying water.
to try and
100 tons of steel, and the storm's twisting it.
play some Elden Ring. And it wouldn't let me sign in. Or it wouldn't let me, Xbox wouldn't let me sign in, but the game would still let me play. I just couldn't do any of the multiplayer stuff, which I don't do anyway. Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, that kind of stuff's going to happen, right? It's, you know, we're talking about technology and networking and all that kind of stuff. It's going to happen every now and then.
Another code, like we already found.
Terminalness, play the audio log.
We suffered our first death today. Storm came out of nowhere. Lockley tried to cover our crops. Lost his footing. Got swept away. His wife is still in cryo. Maybe by the time they wake her up, I'll know what to say.
Let's see, log botany analysis. Holy crap, it's 12:45 already. Botany consultant Allison May, new entry. What are you hiding, Eos? The plants exhibit sporadic hypergrowth despite an environment that can sandblast paint. I'm starting to suspect an electromagnetic trigger. I detected a signal of some kind, definitely alien, but that's not my field. Uncertain if deliberate. Vector noted. So one of the things that I try to do when I play games, like if you're playing like a digital version or whatever of you know, Wheel of Fortune or something like that, is there are definitely letters that appear more often in words than others in general, like A and E and R and S and T. Probably add N to that list as well. So those will generally be some of the first letters to guess, because they're more likely to be in the word. It's not obviously guaranteed, but you know, rather than guessing X and Z. Stuff like that. Leather wrapping, value low.
Main door had power, but not the interior doors?
Full functionality would require an active power relay station.
Working on it.
That means the antenna's out of power too. The logs might tell us what's up with the power relay.
Message for Nick Thanopoulos. People are talking here, saying that EOS isn't viable, that things aren't going like they expected. I think you should come back. I know what you're going to say. Quote, I didn't sign up for the initiative to stay trapped in a floating tin can, unquote, and I promise you can have your adventure. Later, when they've had more time to plan for your safety, Mom told me to make sure you don't get in over your head, and that's what I'm doing. At least think about it for me. And check in more often. I've started to adopt Mom's worry. Already chewed through the nail of my pinky finger. It's up to you. Speaking of press-on nails. It's up to you whether I keep the rest of my nails intact. Love you. Request for update. Lee Wells. Sorry if this is the wrong channel, but this is the one they gave me on the Nexus. I'm requesting an update because my friend hasn't checked in for some time. Leah Wells, Research and Development Department, Research Assistant Level 2. She hasn't responded to any of her messages, and I'm worried. Please let her know to get in touch with me. Hello. Sorry to bug you again. I requested an update on Leah Wells a few days ago, and I haven't heard anything back. On my end, it looks like the message wasn't even opened. Is everything okay there? Get back to me as soon as you can and tell Leah to message me back. Outpost power is set up to only accept commands from the power relay station. Gel canister overdrive pack. That's a consumable. Play audio log.
Sandstorms, radiation. What the hell was Addison thinking sending us here? Eos might have looked great back in the Milky Way, but up close, it's a hellscape. Farthingale's on my case to stay positive. Put on a brave face for the rest of the team. But I can't shake the feeling that I'm gonna die out here.
I got a partial log, but I can't turn on the antenna. Something's blocking the power.
A remote lock is active. The interference originates from a nearby power relay tower.
So we're not the only ones interested in what happened here.
Let's check out this relay tower. Look at this place. It's a wasteland.
The radiation in Eos's atmosphere makes it difficult to cultivate life.
Radiation? Our suits protect against that, right?
Site 1 contains shield masts to dampen the brunt of contamination.
But if we went outside Site 1's perimeter?
That would not be advised.
Somebody's gonna make a comment. Callow, I think. Maybe?
Really, Ryder?
Get off my ship. You're supposed to be on the inside, not
Structure
the
ahead.
outside.
Sam?
It fits the profile of a power relay station, Pathfinder.
Right. We get it running, maybe buildings get power.
Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings.
Huh. Guess that ship wasn't Ket then. They don't knock.
There are people here. You thought everyone left was gone.
Of course you did. Now shove off. Find your own salvage. This spot's taken.
I'm not a salvager, I'm a pathfinder. We've come to fix all this.
Call me Clancy. Pathfinder, huh? Like that changes much. The Nexus just can't let Eos go, can it? However much it fails down here.
I'm tracking a signal that will help Eos. I only need power for the antenna.
Look, I cut the power for a reason. The Ket are patrolling it. You turn the power relay back on, they'll know there's a juicy target alive down here.
Help me with the power relay, and I'll take care of the cat.
You're crazy. Well, maybe it's a good crazy. Okay, I'll enable the generators out there. You want to poke the tiger, it's on you.
Expect trouble when we start the generators.
All right.
Moving.
There's an error in the startup sequence. Manual input required.
Damn it.
Please scan one of the pylons to determine a hackable input location. Generator interface possible. Location marked.
Where? Why the hell is it? There it is, right there. Okay. Bitty bitty.
Generator is active. Sam, our friend Clancy, was he part of the outpost team here?
Oh,
No,
yes.
Pathfinder.
I will take some
According
coffee,
to
please.
Nexus records, he's stationed in the hangar bay.
So he's what? Playing hooky?
Or he's a part-time salvager.
We've got company.
All right, here we go, kids. Oh, you bastard. Boom, baby. Is there any? Oh, there is somebody left.
They weren't kidding about the cat.
The power relay station is ready for activation, Pathfinder.
You took down all those Ket?
Yep.
Sure, use the power relay. Hell, take whatever you like. Word of advice, though. If that signal of yours is out past the perimeter, you'll need a ride.
A ride?
Shuttles aren't fun in these winds. You need wheels. I think they kept a little something in storage.
Didn't get around to salvaging it yet?
I tried. It ain't that simple. Might be easier for a Pathfinder, though. We're heading to our shuttle. Keep this up. Maybe next time we'll find more than just salvage around here.
Don't suppose you've got anything we can use.
Cobra RPG, there it is. That's what I was looking for earlier. Oh man, is that nice. Okay. Sniper rifle. They might keep some of the sniper rifles, at least for now. Melee, Start working on piling up the Piling up the cash. For those Cobra RPGs, man. Ooh. Man, oh man, those are nice. They're expensive as hell. Especially early in the game. Oh, did I not ever send? Oh man, I never sent that previous one. Are We Alone was supposed to be my response to, you know, the whole, you know, what secret or mystery or whatever it was you wish you knew the answer to. That would be the one for me. Outpost power controls. Uh-oh. Bug!
Correct. Plus, I've located the source of the signal we detected in orbit. It's coming from the large alien structure just beyond Site 1. The structure appears almost identical to the one your father used to adjust the atmosphere on the previous planet. It's worth investigation.
Always first with no instructions.
That almost feels like a lead. Damn right that's worth investigating.
Here.
A warning. Radiation levels beyond the perimeter of Site 1 are well above acceptable limits. You cannot proceed without additional protection.
All the more reason to see if that alien structure can make a difference to this planet. Come on, we better find that vehicle Clancy mentioned.
Whoosh.
Now the power is restored, we can investigate the nearby buildings.
Get some of our ammo back. Well, I don't think there's anything left for us to do over there, but we'll check anyway. You got to get those research points. Did I do that one already? Datapad, personal log, Chief Leto, Chief Engineer Grace Leto. New entry. Specialist Kothari needs to stop navel gazing about the monoliths and whoever built them. We need that special speculating mind of his. If it doesn't grow food, stop wind, or get special project Sigma done, it's not worth our time right now. His team is looking at the big structures and they'll do good work, but I tagged his runner just in case. Vehicle tracking code Grace Delta 9. The damn hiccups all of a sudden.
If walls could talk.
Actually, with enough sensory data, I might be able to reconstruct an image of the past.
Wait, you can do that?
Normally, it would be impossible, but since this is an initiative building, I have access to a multitude of data and arrays.
Let's give it a shot.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
Holy shit, it works. Can you get audio?
Compiling now.
You step outside recently. There's nothing golden about EOS.
Golden.
Not saying there won't be challenges, but we can do this, Wilcox. We have to.
It's like we're listening to ghosts.
we came in here already. There's a crafting station in here and that behind the door that was locked before. I think it's this building. Log supply situation. Technician K Farthingale again. They divided the rations again. Tonight's menu: soup with a couple of crackers each. Hope we're not too hungry to prop up the south building tomorrow, but there's nothing else for it. Can't forage because the weather's deadly, can't grow crops in those winds, and the Nexus can't feed us and themselves. No, don't think about it. There's talk going around of getting back to the Nexus, but if we can't find an answer, who can? We dared to put our boot prints here. We were first. Me and Theo promised to stick it out, even if we end up being the last. Yeah, something wrong with buggy audio.
They didn't know what they were in for. They weren't told.
Sam and I could have helped them. This won't happen again.
Yeah.
Special requisition. All-terrain scout rover.
A Nomad. 6-wheel drive. Jump jets. Just what you need.
The initiative only built a few.
This must be what Clancy meant.
The crate requires an access code from a forward station. Forward stations act as emergency resupply checkpoints. Several are currently in orbit.
I can go.
Oh, here it is. This is the station I was talking about.
Well, what do you know? The Outpost Research Center is still intact.
Updating the Tempest on this critical recovery.
Research was always key to the initiative. We'll need it here too.
We're not scavenging anymore. This is how we rebuild.
Someone else agrees. This research center was used recently to monitor the alien signal.
This gives us the tools to find the source, and maybe whoever else is looking.
Eezo. Uh-oh, side quest. Activate power relay.
The research station is back online. I've provided a list of weapons we can build by gathering the required components.
Craft a weapon. Visit the Byjack. Okay. How high can we go? Oh, I got to be level 5 to get that. All right. We're on a level 1. I did craft a weapon. Oh, let's see. Log in. New designs. Departures. Senior Foreman Adriano Fonesca, I guess. Tried out the new pin design on the shelters today. Only time will tell if they actually hold together when the next storm rolls over. At least it should be easier to find the pieces this time. Shorty's pitching for an evac back to the Nexus. Too many Ket, not enough water, no hope. He says, I'd rather sell supplies and sleep on the deck than lie awake listening to the storms one more night. Can't say I disagree. Losing 3 of my guys to the Ket made me wonder about leaving too. But I asked him what I asked myself. What's back on the Nexus for Pioneers? Isn't EOS what we signed up for? I wonder if it's wanting me to do... Man, I don't... Craft a weapon. Develop. Damn it. Go to the right terminal, you dork. Development. I guess I have to create something from here rather than just do the blueprint. Oh, a weapon. Gotta be a weapon. Gotta be a weapon. Do. Server. Pistol. Yeah, you can give your weapons names too when you craft them. Okay. Get that out of the way. Forward station.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Looks like the forward station supplies are intact.
Downloading Nomad Crate access code.
You can change your loadout and your squad from here. All right. Liam and Cora. Do we want to switch anybody out at this point? I mean, the only option we have is Vetra, obviously, but you can swap out if you like. Damn, that thing's kind of weak. Multiple deployments, coordination. That's just some log type stuff. Unlock. Okay. Call that in.
Nomad should handle pretty smooth. Check both forward and reverse, would you?
Okay. Thank you for your points, Joe. Okay. I don't think we ever went over here, did we? Check this building out.
On the move!
Before we head out. Oh, if you think that's a lot, you probably don't want to ask Valdahar how many points he has.
Can't get traction. It's too steep.
Switch to 6-wheel drive. It'll get you up there in a snap.
Hostiles ahead!
Oh no, it's just bugs.
Got it. Signal's coming from that structure up ahead.
It's slippery, but there's a great view. Who'd be crazy enough to carry?
You should now be able to interface, Pathfinder.
Yeah, it's all remnant stuff. Blast shield appears capable of adjusting its mass to absorb heavy impacts. That's 467.8 thousand, not 467.
Building connection. I apologize for any discomfort. The system seems unstable.
This would happen when my dad tried doing this?
Your father interfaced directly with the atmosphere processor. That proved extremely hazardous. These structures could reveal its control center. System remains unstable. Doubling our power input might accelerate the process.
I'll give it a shot.
Wait!
Back off, or I will push you down!
Whoa! Easy. You've come this far. Just let it ride. I've been studying this tech for months. I don't know how you activated those glyphs, but you have to let them cycle through their channels. It's going to be all right. Trust me, okay? I know. Who am I? I mean, it's obvious who you are. I saw the ship swoop in. You're a Pathfinder. Was beginning to think the initiative just made you guys up so the rest of us wouldn't lose hope, but you're for real, huh?
Are you for real? You were going to tell me who you are.
I might just be the solution to all your problems. Well, look at that.
System has stabilized. I'm establishing a connection.
Uh-oh.
Oh, crap. I know these things! From Habitat 7! Later! Just take them out! Keep targeting that one! They make little bots!
There's the lock.
Not bad. My first tangle with the Remnant was a lot messier.
The Remnant?
These monoliths, the Observer and Assembler bots, they're all the remnants of something much bigger. But that's too long. Ugh, I hate long. So, the Remnant. Like, my name's better as PB.
PB.
Ryder.
Pelisarius Basale.
Remnant technology? What have you learned?
Plenty. Not nearly enough. It's old, it uses glyphs, and it's well protected.
I saw this tech clear the skies on Habitat 7. We're hoping it could do the same for EOS.
Yes, points can easily be forgotten.
Atmosphere
Correct.
manipulation? Maybe. Fits the model. All Remnant tech is connected. You interfaced with this monolith somehow, and now it's pinging the others. If you wake them up too, they must lead to whatever master switch might fix the radiation.
You're sure it'll help EOS? Or am I just a handy way to get those monoliths online?
I'm a little offended by that, Ryder.
Uh-huh.
Okay, maybe. But we both get what we want. Just try. It's not like we can make this planet worse. Here, take my nav points. I've got to figure this interfacing out. Just be careful. This planet's all kinds of strange.
Detecting above normal radiation levels. Radiation levels normal.
It's fine, Sam.
Pathfinder, another deceased colonist.
If you get me their name, I'll update the records and tag the body for recovery.
Avante, Tegan C. Radiation got to her.
Imagine leaving all the craziness on the Nexus to be the first settlers here. So much riding on you, and then...
This time will be different.
Right. This is our element.
Pathfinder, I advise caution. Remnant activity may be hostile.
I don't know. Push it. It's one way to find out.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Data pad.
Data key. Specialist Engineer Aman Kothari.
Chased down by what he was studying. The death toll between the two outposts must have weighed on everyone. Look there. That spot has shelter, water, stable ground.
It was initially overlooked due to heavy kept presence at the nearby remnant structure, but it would be an excellent outpost site.
Ket and Remnant. Seems you can't find one without the other. So...
yeah.
If we clear the skies, this might be our new home.
That's where the first outpost will be, down there.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Which button is that? Oh, the flip it? Okay, so it will finish. Jill, the flipping out will run when the purple colors or the pink colors are done. You see the pink colors by Jill Claire X there on the screen with a timer on it? When that timer gets to 0, then the flipping out will automatically kick in. It puts them in a queue, essentially.
The Site 1 folks were interested in the monoliths too.
Did they learn anything?
Mostly what you learn the hard way. But hey, now you're here.
Okay, that should be... Okay. Exactly. Exactly. It's so people don't, well, not only that, it keeps them from, people from losing anything that they'd already kicked off. Would you rather? I would rather give up internet. Internet's nothing but a big cesspool anyway. I would if I'm miserable because I'm too cold or I'm too hot, then nothing else matters. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, exactly. I gotta have air conditioning. must have the comforts. There you go, Jill. All right, the ad's over. Hope you can read backwards.
More remnant bots. These ones don't seem hostile.
Remnant incoming.
Hooah! It should say in the description of the channel point reward which way it's going to flip it. Because there are two different ones. One flips it horizontally and one flips it vertically.
I'll need to use the interface that controls this. Lexi.
Shit.
You'll need to scan for the missing glyphs, Pathfinder.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
Nice work.
Any more?
Hey, I'm getting better at this.
That should complete the glyphs, Pathfinder.
It's basically alien glyph Sudoku time.
We're so close. I just know it. Once we get that linguist, we'll crack it. There's so much tech here. It has to help. Then I can see Carrie again.
Right to left, left to right.
Slow
Yeah.
start,
That's horizontal.
We got this. Oh no. No!
Oh no!
Damn it. The Remnant aren't all bots and maybe blue skies. Stay careful.
They were saving any data they could. in case it helped the next try.
That's us. The next try is us.
Yeah, okay, so you remember the remnant key we got yesterday, the decryption key? That's what you use them on. It's the I win button for these puzzles. So like I said before, this is essentially a Sudoku puzzle. And they do get harder. Trust me, they do get harder. Okay, so for those...
Hey, I'm getting better at this.
That did... whatever that did. I see pathways lighting up all over. The monoliths are resonating. QEC contact?
Well, whatever's happening, they're definitely connecting.
You did good. Keep doing more.
Ket dropship. Seriously? Can't catch a break.
Sorry, Cora.
Or do Kett seem to appear everywhere we find remnant tech?
I was just thinking the same thing.
It appears to reconfigure panels that rise from the floor.
That could come in handy.
Yep. Fights. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Bluebird Man, how's it going? I don't know how I would be able to do it to flip.
We're so close. I just know it.
To flip the gameplay for me.
There's so much tech here. It has to help. Then I can see Carrie again. It's been a slow start, but we got this. Oh no.
Pavlov, Amira S.
Oh no.
Thanks, Ryder.
Oh no.
Shout out!
Shout out! Oh, more Mass Effect. How far along are you, Bluebird Man? I know you stopped playing it for a while, as I recall. Excuse me. All right, let's see how much time we got. 15 minutes. Let's see if we can go ahead and get the get the third one done. We won't go inside because that's going to take more than a couple of minutes to do. Here?
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Well, I'm trying to find a spot.
Remember the early data on EOS back home?
When everywhere was labeled H with a bunch of numbers.
Your dad put those readings up in his office. Knew them all by heart. Wonder what those worlds really looked like then. And now.
That looks like a cat facility of some kind.
Those assholes took over my best research site. They won't let you near the monolith without a fight.
Cat incoming!
Hostile shuttle incoming.
Bagged and tagged. Oh, I hear thunder outside. Boom, baby.
Loading ammo!
Come on, guys, get up. Quit sleeping on the job. I don't know how the hell he got up there.
Why send reinforcements? Do they know we're here?
Right, I heard the beep. Gotta get those research points.
got the monolith well protected. We'll need to cut that shield's power supply.
Oh, yes. This is where we get,
Let's get to it before there's any more Ket.
Drac.
Andromeda Initiative. We're not here to cause trouble.
So you say. Still haven't told me who you are.
I'm the Pathfinder.
Are you now?
My name's Sarah Ryder.
I'm Drac, Clan Nakmor. You'll forgive me if I didn't just trust a stranger from the Nexus. They haven't exactly treated us Krogan well. What are you doing out here?
You're not the only one hunting Ket.
Yeah, bet you're mowing down an army with that gear. Nexus knows shit about the Ket. They think they're safe. But they're just waiting to die out there in space. I've been quads deep on a couple of planets for a while now, taking out Ket bases, fighting ground troops. Ugh, I know what they can do.
It's not pretty.
You know, we could use a Krogan like you, Drac.
I'm flattered, but do you have any idea how many humans I've watched die? Your meat is spoiled. Besides, the day I help the Nexus again is the day the clouds part and the Ket keel over. No offense.
None taken.
Good, because I'm getting bored and the Ket are getting stronger. Seem particularly interested in this alien tech.
Remnant?
Yeah, that. I'm gonna go find more to shoot. Try to keep your head out there.
I love Drac. Scan for glyphs.
He seems fun.
You were here Wednesday when we talked to Kesh. Kesh is Drac's granddaughter. All right, so we've got one there, and that's it. Just those two.
Radiation levels increasing. Radiation within safe levels. Life support.
Alright, where was the other one? It's over on the left. I don't think I can get there from here. Nope. Is there a console? Used to raise the... Don't need it.
Okay, let's solve this thing. That did it. Done. The monoliths are online.
Interesting that I didn't have to solve them.
Something in the lake.
Sudoku.
This could be the master switch we're looking for.
I'll meet you there. Don't do anything without me.
Burp, burp, burp. All right, where the hell did we leave the Nomad? Oh boy, we got thunder now. Big time.
This component was security tagged for Site 2.
Looks like they had some sort of special project going. Let's find the rest.
Necropsy. Only the title of the message can be clearly translated. The rest is written in Ket script. Only a few words can be translated without more language study. Partial translation. Lesser species, unremarkable, and disposal.
A field log, Pathfinder, issued to patrolling Ket.
I don't need a translation to know when I'm hearing.
Oh, you mean the Nomad? Somebody stole it.
Anton, Darren T. Can't undo what happened, but we can make sure he's remembered.
That we can, Pathfinder.
Pathfinder.
Detecting above normal radiation levels. Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. Radiation levels normal.
Yes, I know I have unspent skill points.
So
I
whatever
know.
tech we found on Habitat 7 is the same as what's here.
That's what the scans suggest.
2 planets now. What does that mean?
You know what it means.
Suit up and find out. Got it.
Look there, coming out of the lake.
The tech's underground, too? Let's see.
It's opening up. I see a door. Come on! Whoa. It's forming a bridge.
Looks solid. If not, prepare to swim.
We're not going to go inside because it is time to stop. We will make a save here. And we will continue tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Let the lobby screen come up. All right, that's going to be it for the day. Thank you all for coming out today. I really appreciate it. It's good to see everybody. thank you guys for helping with testing the Hangman 2. Obviously, more stuff to do. So I will continue to work on that. But it will be available from now on. So it will only get better. Knock on wood. Cross your fingers. So that's going to be it for the day. Let's see. We're going to be doing the same thing tomorrow. Same time. 10 a.m. Eastern time until 2 p.m. So we'll see you guys then. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday and the rest of your weekend. And I will see you tomorrow morning. Have a good day.
Bye-bye, boys. Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Bye-bye.
Who turned out the lights?